How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Crypto Unveiled YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the one and only Render, and I'm super excited about Render because there has been some absolutely massive news about Render, and in today's video we're just going to take a look, a little bit of an update, and have a look at how Render is currently doing. If we switch to the day chart, you can see it's actually down around 5%, but very normal to see in the cryptocurrency space. You know, up or down, even 10% up or down in a day is very, very normal to see in the crypto space, so not worried at all. Over the last 7 days, Render has taken quite a big fall, down almost 21% over the last 7 days. However, if you look over the last month, you can see, if you take a look at the bigger picture over the last month, I mean, it's fluctuating actually quite a lot. It said 23% up, and now it's saying around 4% down. It's fluctuating quite a lot. But if you actually take a look at the chart, you can see that it's sort of around the same sort of price that it was before we had this big run up over the last month. And that it was because of, I believe, because of the big news about Render, which I'll get a little bit more into in a second here. But if we take a look at even bigger picture, you can see we're still up almost 250% over the last year. And of course, all time people, if you bought right at the start, even, you know, after 2021 and 2022 sort of period, you'd still be up a huge amount of money. It's just absolutely crazy, the recent spike up in Render. You know, in 2024, nothing's really happened. We've been in quite a slow market. A lot of people have been saying, you know, we're in a bull run, but this isn't really a bull run. I wouldn't really personally call this a bull run. You know, there was a few coins which did go up a little bit. However, I don't believe that, you know, we were really in a real bull run, and you can still see that Render did do some pretty massive gains. Of course, ever since then, it has had quite a big fall down, but, you know, that has been sort of very similar across the whole of the cryptocurrency market. Not only just Render, I mean, we saw a few weeks ago the whole cryptocurrency market and also stock market as well basically overnight crashed. And it has been sort of quite unstable recently. It dropped down quite a lot, then rebounded quite high, like 10 to 20% overnight again, but then we managed to fall back down again. However, like I said in most of my videos, I do not get scared at all, guys, in the slow markets or the bad markets. For me personally, this is just even more exciting time because you get to basically buy your coins or invest into the coins that you like, you know, that you believe is going to have, believe is going to be good in the long term, and you basically get to buy them or invest in them at a discount. So I'm always excited for, no matter what time of the year, if it's bull run, bear market, slow market, absolutely terrible market, I'm always excited in the cryptocurrency markets, you know, because basically, depending on how the market goes, that is your sign to basically sell or buy more coins, and basically then just basically set yourself up for the future when the next bull run actually does come around. You can see the market cap of Render is actually fairly substantial, over $1.8 billion in the market cap for Render. I mean, it has been absolutely going crazy recently, and like I said, if you look at the chart here over the last few months, Render had an absolutely massive run up. I don't know what the market cap would be around here, probably around 2 to 3x the current market cap, which is absolutely crazy. You can see the last 24-hour volume is currently sitting at just under $58 million, with the volume to market cap ratio sitting at around 3%, which is actually fairly healthy for a market cap of this size. For Render, a 3% volume to market cap ratio is actually quite nice to see, because a lot of these bigger market cap coins have around, you know, 0.5% to 1% of volume compared to the market cap. But, you know, with Render being around 3%, this is you know, a green flag. This is very healthy to see. Circulating supply of Render 392 million, with total supply sitting at 532 million, which again, not bad at all. Not going to experience too much coin dilution if you were to invest into Render today. So let's now actually jump into what actually is Render, and I'm sure by the name, for all you people who are, you know about computers, I'm sure you know what Render is all about, and that is, of course, basically you are able to, on the Render network, actually able to access this distributed GPU power on the Render network to actually be able to basically render whatever you want in your programs. If we scroll a little bit, it gives a bit of a better understanding here. So you can see, welcome to Render Network, the world's first decentralized GPU rendering platform designed to supercharge your creative workflow. We harness idle GPU power worldwide, so that again, so it takes GPU power from you know, hundreds of thousands of PCs all around the world, and they basically, the people who actually give this GPU power will be getting paid in Render tokens. And yeah, you can see, providing you with near limitless rendering capacity at a fraction of the usual cost. So you can basically access this GPU power decentralized across the world. and basically use it for a fraction of the cost, and you don't even have to, you know, go out and spend big money on a GPU in order to actually get whatever you want, you know, rendered, whether this is like, you know, videos or photos or AI, whatever it is. You can use this decentralized GPU rendering power for whatever you need. So yeah, it's basically a great win-win for both parties. You know, for the people who actually renting out their GPU, you know, giving their GPU power to the render network, they get a small cut. Because of course, you know, they're not going to be using it anyway. As you can see here, harness idle GPU power, they're not going to be using it anyway. They get a small fee, and the people around the world then can basically buy that GPU power and use it at a smaller cost than buying, you know, going out and buying a $1,000 or $2,000 GPU, or even a new computer or laptop or whatever, you know. So it's basically a win-win for both parties. So I really do believe that, you know, render is definitely going to be even bigger in the future when, you know, more and more people start to realize that render is, you know, it's a very affordable option for many people. And if we quickly talk about the actual news about render, why render had such a big run up over the last couple months is because there was some absolutely massive news about render, and this was because render actually, I believe they actually have they haven't directly partnered with Apple, but there is an app which Apple partnered with, and that app will actually be using render to actually help with the software. Basically, render will be running in the background, and that is how the actual app is actually able to be, you know, is actually able to work, is because of render. So although Apple hasn't directly worked with render, render is actually the one that actually, you know, supports this app, which is directly directly involved with or working with Apple. I hope that does make sense. But yeah, that is the reason why render had such a big run up, because people were seeing this new application on the Apple ecosystem, and then they looked to the top right and saw that the render logo was actually there, and people just went absolutely crazy about it and started buying up render, and you know, just basically went mental over it. But yeah, of course, ever since that run up, you know, like is normal in cryptocurrency, you buy the hype and then you sell after the hype has basically finished, or the actual thing has come out. So, you know, a lot of people were basically FOMOing into render to actually try not to miss out on this, you know, this big run up, as the hype for render just went absolutely crazy that week. So what is my personal price prediction for render? Like I do in every single video, at the end of my videos I normally do a price prediction for render. For any cryptocurrency. So if we look at the markets here, like I said, over the last few months, it did hit an all-time high of around $12. I definitely see in the next 1 to 2 years, if the market does go good again, you know, with a bull run, I can easily see render hitting over this $12 mark once again, especially as, you know, if the team behind render keep on you know, adapting and updating render, and, you know, just basically keep on bringing out new stuff, working with new apps, working with new companies. I really do believe that it's a very, very strong future. I do see a very, very strong future for render for sure, because they've got, you know, they've actually not only got goals out there, they have actually managed to actually go out and complete what they were going to say. And they're actually doing it right now. They actually, you know, their sort of their ecosystem, their network is operational right now, so you can actually go out and use it right now, which is very, very good to see. And I really do believe that there is a very big market for this. I mean, a lot of people around the world cannot afford to have their own GPU, or, you know, buy a new computer or new laptop or whatever. So I really do believe that, you know, render can be that solution for many, many people, and I do see it being, you know, very, very strong future ahead for render. So apart from that, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching the video. Let me know what you think about render in the comment section down below. Are you going to invest? Are you already invested? Just let me know. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you do hit that like button, and also subscribe if you are new around here as well. Apart from that, I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace.